I can't hear the voice inside me, so I look up to the stars. I'm going to make an end with epoxy resin, like a ball or some form, because I looked at some of the wands. I'm not very knowledgeable about wands, okay? I don't know much about them. So I'm going to go along with making like it would be a rock at the end, or a crystal at the end, or something special at the end of it. And I don't know how it's going to work out doing it this way. I did drill a hole into the wood some, and then I dipped this wood down in it and let it dry around it in the cup. So I didn't dip it all the way down in the cup neither. So anyway, I have to form a tenon so I can turn it around and put this end on the chuck. And then I'll form the wand handle, and then the wand part coming out. And then hopefully we can attach this part that I did form and I had such an aggravating time with. I will drill a hole on this end and insert this in there, and then we will continue to form the wand. That is my plan, and I don't know if it'll work, but that's my plan. That's what I want to do. So let me get this rounded off some so I can turn this around and fit this end in the chuck so it's facing, you know what I'm saying. Okay. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I hope y'all are doing well and smiling. Here we go. That's also I wanted to do red, but I don't have any more red coloring. So I did copper. That's the closest to red I could get, because red's my favorite color. There's some cracks right there and there. So I hope that's not going to be a problem. But that kind of is irrelevant, just as long as it doesn't chip off up here in this area. This area is going to be where the ball area is going to be. So let's go with that. put a dowel in here to connect it to this piece, the top, and I'm going to shape this down some so I know about where to cut it so I can add. I had some of this Spectra ply left over, and what I'll do is I'll put a dowel in it, and on this side, as soon as I find about where I want to cut it off and continue with this wood, and then we will join the bottom end on this side for the handle. Now I might have to add some wood on this side also. I just can't remember. This is not level either. I need to make it level. So, okay, and we'll get to it in just a minute. I gotta let it dry. I put some Loctite glue on there and it should dry pretty quickly. But it is turning cool out here, so it might take longer. Shaped it a little bit. It's got an area right here I don't like. I hope I can bring it down. So anyway, I'm going to put this piece on. It's not going to be this long. And I'll put the tip on later. Right, now this is not going to be this long that I know of. We're going to probably have it come out to about almost halfway out. Remember, I'm just doing the handle at the moment. right, we have it finished. What do you think? Now it's a little shorter than I wanted it to be. Somehow or another, before I even put it on the tip on the handle. This piece here fell on the ground and the end piece broke off, and I don't know where it went. I looked and looked and looked where it fell off, and I never found it, because what I was going to do was just glue it back on and then sand it. So anyway, it is what it is. The end turned out beautiful. What do you think? What do you think? I like it. Red's my favorite color anyway, so hey. And then the handle. So I got the poplar wood, and then I have the Spectra ply, which is the gray. And these were leftover pieces. There were like 4 pieces or 5 pieces, and I had to glue them together. And I had saved them. So look at there, you know, you can use used wood scraps and glue them together and still make beautiful pieces of art. So anyway, and then I used the rest of the epoxy resin for the tip. That makes it a little bit fragile. And it's pretty strong stuff, but still, I mean, if you drop it, it'd be like a glass or something. It might break, so you got to be careful with that. Anyway, I think it turned out lovely. I love it. Excuse me, I got to touch my screen here. So, yeah, I like it. Beautiful handle. Gorgeous stuff. And I'm going to have to make another one. I love it. All right. So I was thinking on giving this to a young lady, but I do not know if it would be a good idea to give her this one because it is fragile. Her other one was broken. Her younger brother broke it, and so this one right here would probably break even easier, so I'm thinking on just making another one that's pretty sturdy and strong. So I'll ask her. I'll ask her granny and see what she says about it. She probably will say it would be better to get her a more sturdy one. But if she says I should send this, I'll send it. So what do you think? Anyway, I think it's beautiful. Beautiful colors. You know, there are all kind of wands out there, all kind of styles and shapes and colors and sizes. There are short ones, there are longer, skinnier ones, there are smaller ones than this. So it really doesn't matter. It's just whatever your imagination, you know, whatever your imagination decides to make. I think it's wonderful. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the wand. I think it's beautiful. And next time, the next one I make, I'm going to make another one, and it'll be a little bit longer with the tip. How about that? All right. Anyway, y'all, keep smiling. I hope you're smiling out there, and I hope you're doing well. Woo! It looks good. It's a beautiful handle. That really is. It's a gorgeous handle. One of a kind. You can't find that anywhere. It would have been nice if that tip didn't break. I was starting to make another one. I thought, no, I don't want to deal with taking that off and everything. I'll mess it up. Anyway, y'all take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful week ahead. A wonderful day, a wonderful week. And keep smiling and don't give up and keep it turning and burning. That's right. It's turning cold outside. Get that fire pit going. Put that fat wood in there. Fat wood's some good stuff. There's nothing like it. All right. Y'all take care. And I hope to see y'all soon. Bye-bye.